हेलो दोस्तों, नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, आदाब। वेलकम टू my second video of Power BI report analysis on Nifty and Bank Nifty. So today we are going to discuss the gap up and gap down scenarios, and we'll see how easy it is to visualize all the data with Power BI. So in front of us we have a unfiltered report for gap up Nifty. Okay, so here you can see just on top is that this report is for 260 days of trading, that is almost a year, right? And out of 260, Nifty has gap up 178 times. That will be 68.5 percentile. That's a very good rate. Okay, so basically first info we got here is 70% times Nifty gap up in the last year. Then that means 30% gap down. So high probability of gap up, right? And 124 times out of this 178, it ended up. Nifty was up, right? And 85 times it closed above the gap up value. That means sustained the gap, right? So basically 70% times Nifty was up whenever it opened gap up, and 30% times it sustained the gap up. So this also gives us almost information that whenever there is high probability, that 70% chance that Nifty will end positive if it opens gap up. And the other information we have here is average gap up from past 1 year for Nifty was 70 points, and the maximum value we got was 827. Everyone knows this value. This value was the exit poll result. After the exit poll result on Monday, we got a huge gap up. Okay, so now let's filter and see. Okay, today is a Friday, and I'm interested to know what happens next week, right? Depending on this data, what is the high probability of gap up? Okay, which day? So what I'll do is I'll go to, let's say, Monday, because next coming first I'll deselect all, then I'll go to Monday. So on Monday, it shows me that 33 times it gap up, and out of which 18 times sustained and 24 times Nifty ended positive. High 72%. That's actually a good percentage. And on Monday's average is 90. So we get normally 90 points, average of 90 points of gap up, 33 times, right? And the maximum gap ups we got on Mondays is in July, 7 times. That's good. And they got sustained 3. Not a bad number. Okay. If we choose here, let's say I will choose July. So 7 times up, and 5 times Nifty was positive, and 3 times we retained the gap up. Very high percentage, 71. And I think for 1 year means data might be from June, so we might have 4 Mondays in a month, in 1 July. So 8. So that means 7 up means 1 down. So there is a very high probability that Nifty will gap up on Mondays in July. I will just cross check that from down report. So let's filter, deselect all, Monday, July. See, it is 1. So out of 8 times on a Monday in July, Nifty gap up. And strange is one time it gap down, but that also didn't sustain. So that means July, at least from the past 1 year data, July is a very positive for Nifty. So how easy to visualize this data, right? From tables on, it's very difficult. Let's take what else we can do here. So let me focus first on this gap up Nifty chart. So we can also let's say expiry Thursday. Okay, I'll choose Thursdays. So on Thursdays 34 times gap up. And look here, February is high gap ups. June, July, and November. And again, if we choose July, four times gap up, but didn't sustain. See, again. So on Monday it's a very different data. On Thursday it's very different. So whenever on a Thursday in July, if Nifty gap up four times a gap up, but didn't sustain. So with this information, we can trade on an expiry. We can earn in thousands, right? Nifty gap up on a Thursday in July, very high probability that it will won't sustain. High or 100% probability it won't sustain, right? So just sell. If you are seller, sell that particular C of the open value, right? And you it will end up zero. If you're a buyer, then buy a P. Such an easy thing, right? Better than saying, nah. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's deselect it. Okay, exactly in the same way we have for gap down Nifty. Here also we can do the exact same thing. Let's say Thursday is an expiry, right? Okay, we see on August, July, May, a lot of gap, three gap downs. Okay, this since it's 1 year of data means August I might have been just 1 month. Since we are overlapping July, I have 2 months data for July. So in one is four on four Thursdays, three is down and it's sustained. Wow. So on expiry we can trade like this, like 100% down rate. Nifty is down and gap down is also sustained. And if you want to take up the position previous night, then you can also look at the average minus 34. So you can keep in mind how much the average gap is 34, 34, 35. So you can expect the range around similar lines if there is no event or no any nothing of a big new sort of stuff. Even though if it is big news, but I think अगस्त में ज़्यादा न्यूज़ नहीं होती इसलिए मैक्स also minus 62. So this actually should amaze you, right? How easy it is to visualize. And even on top also, if you select all, you can visualize. See, where are the more gap ups? October, right? Sorry, this is down, gap down. October is lot of gap downs. See, 20 till 9 and sustained also. And least amount of gap downs in June and sustained in not sustained in February. So even though February we have more gap downs but not sustained, right? Similarly, have the similar graph for Bank Nifty as well. So Bank Nifty is totally different. It behaves very erratic, like it's different. Only few amount of components and very easy to move around. See here, so out of 260, 164 were gap ups and 102 up and 17 sustained. Look at this, almost 2K. This might be the same exit poll results, and average is around 200. That's not bad. And on Wednesdays, the expiry is on Wednesday. Now let's deselect and see in July what happens. Four times up and three times sustained. That's actually not bad. 75 percentile of up, staying up. And down as well, you can visualize a similar way. See, 96 times down, out of which 45 was retained. And if bank nifty is down, whenever gap down is like 67 times, 67 percentile. 181 is the average, not bad. So let's only see July for all days, how it behaves. So in July for all days, 10 gap ups, 5 sustained, 7 time Nifty is down, bank Nifty is down, right? And out of this, Friday, wow, 4 times Friday. Friday is a bad. See, let's say Friday, deselect, select Friday, see, 4 and 2. So if you select all also, it will give you the tooltip, see, date, July, day name, Friday, and gap down 4. And if you come here, how many sustained? 2 sustained. Pretty nice, right? Okay, I think this is what I wanted to convey to you guys, like how easy it is to visualize the data and take your trade accordingly. When you look into the data, you'll be lost. But how easy the Power BI makes it. Imagine if you have this report with you. I'm happy to share with you. Please comment if you need more information, or I'll send you the link. I'll share this report with you guys so that you'll also be profitable. Okay, guys, thank you. And next video, I will talk about the Nifty change, like depending on the days, like whether on Wednesday Nifty is positive, or those information I'll share with you using this report. Uh, till then, have fun. See you later.